one of the most exciting day, and currently we are in the midst of Honorable Joshua Robinson. I want to say welcome to the press, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
It's been a while, so tell us a bit about your own life in the private sector.
As a being, I have been in Magibi County. I was born here, specifically in the upper end, what we call Flowering, in district number 5, where I presently settle. I have my farm. I also hail from the lower end also. I have my tentacles all around, and especially when it comes to the Basel land. I'm from the Basel ethnic group. I got my setting in Grand Basel County, Riverside, Magibi, and also Monserrado. There where I have my family members, my towns and villages connections. This where you see I am presently is cotton tree. I control the entire cotton tree here when it comes to the land sale and adjudication. I am one of the prime in the leadership of this place. We converted this into what we call the corporation, and we are giving land out to people. I think you can see the development here. So I have my family, my wife and children. We all live here. This is my official residence, where you can find me anytime. And I have my farms. I got one farm in Grand Bassa County around the Lobby area, where I'm planting rubber and different crops. I have some in the lower end, the flower end, as I told you, planting palm, rubber, cocoa, and other crops. And that's just how I live, and that's the person I am.
Okay, so how is your current position contributing to national growth and development?
Specifically, I have been in the political field for a very long time. I started off in some part of 2008, going after the representative post for District 2. I also serve as development superintendent in this county. I've served also as statutory district superintendent. And my own interaction and place with people here has been highly humanitarian, because people, we give them property here, we give access to things, people come, we help them, we affiliate with people, we interact. My social life is just an open social life I have. And people benefit from me. I give all of the areas that I'm talking about, farm and things, people benefit from me. People are employed, I pay them on a daily basis. My estate here, people are employed, we pay them also. And I'm contributing, even giving land to people for community development in carpentry here. These are all most of the factors, and that who I am, and that's my contribution to this.
So, how is your current intervention contributing to your future ambition?
Well, at this time, we are still in the silent mood and observing.
But do you think much is done?
Yes, we have done more. As I said previously, I have been participating largely, and broadly, especially when it comes to my TV politics, and I have been in there. I'm a religious leader also. I'm an assistant bishop of my church. I'm a classroom teacher. I taught for almost 40 years in the classroom math and physics. I also serve as controller for the PMC in Magibi County, and there are other things that I have been really involved in Magibi County.
Okay.
And that gave me the springboard to be able to have future ambition. But in the meantime, we are observing the field and see the political play, because you have to look at the political play and then the next step to fire. So that's why I'm doing that.
Since we have
greater impatient.
Since we have the new Dine, other media colleagues here, I would like to chip in a bit. The last time we came here under the courtesy of Mr. John Zeze, we had some political talk. What led to your defeat in 2023?
Well, I would not take that as a defeat. And many people believe that when you go into political race and the position that you are yearning for, if you do not get it, you are defeated. But for me, I look at it from another perspective, because first of all, we go into the political field for so many reasons. We go there to make our contribution, especially for me, I go there to make contribution to society. And I also go there so that people get to know who I am. And and know my ability, my capability. It may not be the time that that people will say, yeah, this is the right time for Robertson. There are a lot of things can influence financial power, financial weight, and all of these things are things. And people go into those things when they don't know who you are properly. So for me, I especially the last election that I took part. I won a broader basis, and because I went on the senatorial level. At the senatorial level, where many we had other people that were competent, we had other people that were ambitious, there were other people who had the financial willpower, and they were all in the race. But however, for what we acquired and achieved from that political race, gave us the edge, to be able to place ourselves especially myself, in a position that I think I can occupy any political position.
But then lessons learned, you learn lessons from the process?
Oh yes, the lesson learned. In everything that we do here, people may not follow you. And when people are not following you, does not mean that they do not believe that you have the substance and the value. But maybe it is not the time. That proper time has not come. So that's why it is. So it is not something that was defeated, as I said. Anyway, I pass here now, you see people calling Joshua Robertson. I go any part of my giving country, people know who Joshua Robertson is. They know my capability, they know my IQ, and, they understand my political, and movement. So all of these things are promotional something. I will not remain silent and become a popular person, or for people to get to know who I am. I'm just waiting for the proper time.
Before you come in.
Are you a member of the Unity Party?
Of course, I'm a member of the Unity Party. I've been in the Unity Party since 2008. I joined the Unity Party, and up to this time, I stay there.
Are we going to see, since you're on the new dawn, are we going to see Robertson in 2029 on the ballot?
People will expect me to be there.
Are they expecting you, or are you going to be there?
I will be there. They must expect me to be there. So when I tell you, they expect me to be there, that means
you can declare your intention. Say, I will be there.
Yeah. So do you intend to use the lesson learned to recalibrate, to reorganize yourself, and to ensure that you come up victorious come 2029?
Yes, for everything that you do.
And what are those mechanisms are you putting
for everything that you do? You have to learn a lesson. And the lesson that you learn is what you have to build on. So for me, as I said, I'm still looking at the field and still studying the political will, studying the political, system to be able to move.
Are you getting the people's support?
I have been getting the people's support from since. I told you that I'm in Margibi County. I'm from both the upper and the lower. I serve in other political positions in this county. And people love me. People still come to me. People still call upon me. Even if I'm not moving, some people are concerned why I'm silent and all of these things. But I told them that's my own political.
Mr. Robertson, I know there are a few hard questions we will put you through further. Let's talk about governance on the leadership of President Joseph Yuma Boakai. It's barely 3 years now running in. What is your reading about governance on the watch of President Joseph Yuma Boakai?
Well, I think the OME is moving well. Based upon the experience he acquired over the years. And I have no regret why I went behind him and, canvassed for him, and he was successful. because most of the ideology that I have, the political understanding that I have in this country, especially in the governing aspect, he has the power, he has the will, especially when it comes to development, when it comes to economic growth, when it comes to accountability. Those are all things that he's searching on. And, I love that. And
his criticism, him being criticized for not doing well in terms of solving the bread and butter issues. You want to comment on that?
What they call bread and butter. Liberian people should not
Job
always
creation,
live
I
on
think.
bread and butter. And, the word bread and butter is relative. That's why I'm saying it this way. But everyone, look, in this country we have less population. And moreover, if you want development to come here, I think we need to sway away from, malpractices, the fuming government, in the image of government in this country, where we have to stop criticizing people at the time we don't want to criticize. We're not supposed to be criticizing because of political will and political, strategy. We feel that we can criticize to degrade, denigrate people, especially the government. But what we should be thinking on here is, let us all be involved. See what you can do from your angle. Like for me, I'm not in government, but yet I'm staying. I'm creating something. Let us create. If you want this country to move forward, you can create your own job. You can you can go into other fields and get your vocation. You can go back to the soil and, create your something. You can go back to your home, in your hometown, and, mobilize people and create something. Other developed countries, they develop today because other people were involved, not only government.
I want to take you to the land aspect of the county. There have been controversy around the sale of land, all of that. What is your reading about land dispute in Margibi?
Well, people are involved in these things happen because there are a lot of factors involved. The surveyor, the land authority, the tenants, and the clients and the land owners, they are all involved because of people greed. People want money, fast money, and it is not being controlled. But for Senegal Kaka Corporation, I can put my head on the chopping board. Since we organized this place and took control 1999, we have not gotten one land dispute in this place. Concerning the buyers and the landowner. Maybe the conflict may arise from two person can buy land and one person want to do that person, and all of these things. But most of the time we don't allow them to go to court because we have an office. If I have my office here, in the whole country here, there is no land office. I talk about private land that people have, and they have land office. But I have my land office. I got my staff and everything there. I got the whole system organized.
Do we have vacant lands here?
Yes, I still have vacant land. Yeah.
Okay, back.
You want to buy some? Yeah, bring money. That's all.
Honorable Robertson, back to your ambition. Have you been able to identify? I want to give you a push a little bit. Have you been able to identify the weaknesses of the current lawmaker that you want to change if you are elected?
Well, we promise the first thing, if you want to be a very and good lawmaker, because you have no responsibility, representation, lawmaking, and oversight responsibility. You have to be with the people. You got to get the consent of the people.
Are you saying Jones is not with the people?
I'm not talking about Jones. Did not go as a representative. But I'm telling you, whosoever is there that's supposed to be dealing with the people, to be a vibrant and sound lawmaker, a successful lawmaker. You understand that? You got to take into account all of the cardinal functions of that particular house, and that is, you have to always be with the people, get the consent of the people. And you understand that? Then you will be successful.
We'll end this interview since you were the development superintendent of the county. And I know you participated, your administration at the time participated in this national county sport meeting, all of that. What is your take about Margibi County in the they just got outside
Eliminated.
of the whole process. So we'll say in the ongoing county sport meet, what do you think about their performance?
Well, in every movement, especially when it comes to things that you have a lot of people involved, it's not being controlled by one person. Things that other people have different part to play. Even the government, they get some leakages. So in footballing, there can be some leakages, but I think those boys were organized and they were playing well. But we don't know what went wrong in the last stage, especially the tournament between Nima County and Margibi County. But I think they had a potential, but we don't know what went wrong. So I don't want to comment on that because I'm not inside.
I guess you have a priorities if elected as representative. What are the priorities? Senator, rather.
Whatsoever position I'm a young for in the future. The only thing I want to tell you is I want to make Liberia or see Liberia be a better country for us, for every one of us. When it comes to the youth promotion, when it comes to discipline, when it comes to development, when it comes to accountability, those are the things that I want to see.
Is there anything you wanted to say we didn't ask you, but you just want to chip in quickly?
Yeah, I want to say thank you very much for coming. And all we have to do as Liberians, we have to have a unified mind, and so that we can be able to promote this country, this nation. Nobody else can come from elsewhere to promote it. And you do not expect somebody to get there today to correct all of the errors. It's a gradual process. Development, education, administration is a gradual process. The great United States came from one stage to another. So Liberia got to graduate from one stage to another. So let's accept what we have now and be patient. And the only thing it is, you have the right to criticize, but do not destroy this country, because if we destroy this country, we will have nowhere else to go. The only thing here, be constructive in your analysis, be constructive in your criticism, and you yourself be involved into the development of this nation.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.